Hello, my name is Anthony Hammonds, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the legalization of marijuana in America. While support for legalizing marijuana is growing, 63% of America will be bothered if people did their smoking in public. More than half thinks that legalizing marijuana will lead to more underage people trying it. On the other hand, about 6 in 10 said that they would not be bothered if a store or business selling marijuana legally opened up in their neighborhood. As college students, we have all experienced marijuana either in a good or bad way, either at that concert you went to, or because you tried it, or because your roommate did it all the time. Even though marijuana is not yet legalized throughout the country, there are many advantages and disadvantages to legalizing this product. I don't smoke at all, but knowing that alcohol is legal and marijuana is illegal in a lot of states fascinates me and makes me want to study it. And also know that they spend lots of time trying to keep it illegal. First, first, I will discuss some facts of marijuana and some points of why the government made it illegal. Then I will discuss some advantages of marijuana. Then I will discuss some disadvantages of marijuana. First of all, what is marijuana? Marijuana is a plant, also known as cannabis, and marijuana has two strands, basically cannabis sativa and cannabis sativa L. Cannabis sativa is a psychoactive drug that people smoke to make them get a certain high or make them go to a different place. So basically, it's known as a drug. Cannabis sativa L is hemp, and that is made to make like clothing, it is used to make paper, and it's used to make plastics, and it's used to make oil. It's used to make a lot of things, but you can't use it because it's illegal to grow in America, or in not in America, but in the majority of America. So it does have a lot of uses, and that's basically what marijuana is. It's a plant that you can either smoke or that you can use to make products. And you can grow it anywhere, basically in your own backyard. You can grow it in a big greenhouse. Basically, wherever you have dirt, you can grow marijuana. Now that you know what marijuana is, we could talk about some advantages of it. Some advantages of legalizing marijuana is that it could lead to billions of tax dollars in revenue. When states legalize marijuana, they can levy substantial taxes on the marijuana industry and generate much needed revenue for their budgets. Colorado's recent introduction of marijuana is also bringing in more than $30 million of taxable revenue a month. So Colorado is bringing in a lot of money, and they $30 million of taxable revenue is getting them about $8 million to stimulate their economy and make their budget grow bigger and bigger. And California is doing the same thing, but theirs is on a much larger scale because their state is bigger. They're generating about $1.4 billion to their economy because you can do it recreational and medicinal. And what recreational really means that you can use it anywhere. You can smoke it in your own backyard. You can smoke it in public. And medical means that you can use it to help cure something in you, like epilepsy, or if you have a certain disease that's uncurable by other medicine, and it's a certain high that prescription can do for you in that marijuana. So that's why many people want it legalized. Now you know about some good advantages of it. Now let's talk about some disadvantages of it. Disadvantages of legalizing marijuana would be people think that it's a gateway drug. Basically, what a gateway drug is, it's a drug that you use now that can open up possibilities for you to use harder or stronger drugs. So that's one main reason why people don't want that. America doesn't want to legalize marijuana because they think it's a gateway drug. And another reason why America doesn't want to legalize marijuana because they think it can get into the wrong hands, and which more than likely it will, because alcohol does all the time. Everybody that drinks alcohol is not 21 years or older. And if you go do a survey in a high school right now, more than the majority of them say they've had a drink before, and more than one. So that's another reason why the federal government doesn't want to legalize marijuana. And you can consume marijuana in more than one ways. You can do it as an edible. You can turn it into a juice and put it in your bodies either every other kind of ways. So that's another reason why it's and those other ways are usually stronger than smoking it because it's going directly into your bloodstream. And so smoking it takes a little while longer to get to you, but it's not that much of a difference. But if you consume it a different way, it'll get to you and it's much stronger. So that's another reason why they don't want to legalize it. So now that I've talked to you about some advantages, some disadvantages, and what marijuana actually is, you know what marijuana can actually do to you and why they don't want to legalize it. So this is basically what legalization of marijuana in America and why they don't want to legalize it. So thank you for listening, and you guys have a good day.